guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my February favorites. I have quite a few products to share with you, and I also have a lot of random favorites too. I decided this month that I'm just going to mix it up, so I'm going to show you maybe like a beauty product and like a random product. Not really in any order, just kind of randomly, just so it's kind of more fun. But let's just get into the video. The first thing I want to share with you is something that you can probably see in the corner, and it is my beauty blender. This is just the original pink beauty blender. I just used it, so that's why it's kind of wet. I got this, I think, in the beginning of January. Yeah, and I've just been using it ever since. I really like it with my foundations and my BB creams. I just find that it really blends my makeup really nicely, but also gives me some coverage, and I just have been loving it. Another thing related to the beauty blender is the micro mini beauty blenders. I also bought these when I bought the larger one. I hear a lot of people like bashing these on YouTube, which I don't really understand why. I personally think it's a really great product. It comes with two. This is the one I used just recently for my concealer, and this is the smaller one, so as you can see, they definitely do grow when you use water with them. I use one of them for my concealer under my eyes, and it works really well. And then I use this other one for my highlight, like my liquid highlight on my cheekbones. And honestly, I just think these are amazing, and I feel like if you have the other one, you definitely need to try these out if you're looking for something to blend out your under eye concealer a little bit better, because the larger one does do that, but not quite to the extent that these do. So yeah, I've been loving these. My next favorite is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I have this in the shade Fair. I have heard so many things about this concealer. I heard that it was really, really good, and I didn't really understand it until I tried it. It's about a medium coverage, so it works really well under your eyes, but it also covers up your blemishes a little bit as well. Like, not completely, but it definitely helps out with that. Next, I have a mascara combo favorite, and it is the Smoky Extravagant Mascara by Makeup Forever and the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I did demo this in my recent tutorial, which was my warm winter makeup look, which I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it already, but I love this combination. The reason I want to share it with you is because I really do not like this mascara, the Makeup Forever one, by itself. It just sucks. Like, the wand is a cone shape, all the clumps are up at the tip, and you honestly, the clumpiest lashes, the clump lashes together, but it does make them really black and voluminous, but honestly, no, just not by itself. But with the CoverGirl one, it just automatically gets rid of the clumps, it adds some length. It also allows you to get in like the outer corners or the inner corners a little bit better without, you know, clumping it up, and it's just what the CoverGirl Clump Crusher wand looks like. I do love the CoverGirl Clump Crusher by itself, but with this one, it works so well. I also wanted to mention this duo because I know that this was part of the Sephora birthday gift last year, and I know that probably a lot of you have it. And if you're kind of stuck, like, I don't really like it, but you want to use it up, definitely try layering it with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher because it's an amazing combo. Okay, a random favorite for this month has been the TV show, The OC. Oh my goodness, I talk about The OC so much. It's a huge obsession of mine. I don't think I've ever actually had an obsession this large since makeup, so it's insane. If you guys have not watched it, I definitely recommend it. You can buy it on DVD. It's not on Netflix, sadly, but I feel like it should be because, in my opinion, I feel like it could totally trump Gossip Girl, you know, in popularity. I think it's better than Gossip Girl in my opinion. I love it because it's set in Southern California, in Orange County. Kind of introduced it to a lot of people, and they started to like it. I personally have watched the entire 4 seasons of it, but I'm kind of going back and rewatching it with certain people. Like, my friend Matea and I just finished the 1st season. My friend Ashley and I are about in the middle of the 2nd season. My parents and I are probably about in the middle of 3rd season. And then Dana and I just finished watching the 1st season. My friends Jesse and Lindsay, I just finished watching the 2nd episode of the 1st season with them, and they liked it. I know that Ashley and I watch it once a week. My parents and I usually watch it once a week. Matea and I usually watch it once a week, and I'll probably end up watching it once a week with Jesse and Lindsay on Saturdays. So, you know, I watched it a lot, but I feel like it's one of those shows that you can watch it a lot, but you pick up on something new every time, especially the comedic kind of part of it, because Seth Cohen is hilarious. Honestly, just love it to death. And I have a couple of brush favorites, and they're both by Real Techniques. The first one is the setting brush. It's like a kind of tulip shaped kind of brush, and I love using this to set my under eye concealer with some powder. It works so well. It fits absolutely perfectly under my eye. The other one is the Real Techniques contour brush, and I actually haven't been using this for contouring. I've been using it for highlighting on my cheekbones. Oh, it gives you a beautiful application of the product. So it's just like a kind of tapered, it's supposed to be dual fiber. I don't think it really is, but it's supposed to look like it. It's just synthetic, which I love, but it's very dense, so I love just applying this like highlighter on my cheekbones and then just kind of blending it out a little. Oh my goodness. Talking about highlighter, I have a favorite of that. This is the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl. This is so beautiful. What I love about this is it's super lightweight, but it still gives you a beautiful glow. So let me just give you a little bit of a swatch so you can see it, but it just comes out like a pink kind of color. It's almost like a peachy pink, and then you just blend it out, and it kind of is this peachy golden highlight, but it's quite sheer. But you can just see that glow it gives you right there. Oh my goodness. It just feels kind of cooling on your skin. And it doesn't have like a super amount of shimmer in it, but it just gives you a beautiful kind of natural glow. And I've just been loving it, especially with my little micro mini beauty blender, because it just blends it out really seamlessly, and honestly, you need this in your life. A product that I've been loving to pair over top of the Girl Meets Pearl is the NYX Illuminator in the shade Ritualistic. And I've talked about this before, I'm not going to go on about it too much. It's a beautiful cream colored kind of almost white gold kind of highlighter. It's absolutely beautiful. It's super, super creamy and very pigmented, but I'll show you what it looks like on top of the Girl Meets Pearl. This won't be exactly what it looks like, but there you go. So as you can see, it just gives it almost like a cream look to it, but I just love it. It's super in your face, like bam, but I find that my highlighter stays on so much longer when I use a cream and a powder on top. It's a little bit of an extra step, but I feel like it's completely worth it. Another random favorite of mine have been my Bose headphones, and I don't know the exact model of these. They might just only have one model, but I'm not really sure. I got these from my grandma because they used to be my grandpa's, and he passed away a couple of years ago. My dad saw them at her house, and nobody really uses them anymore, and they're in amazing quality, but my dad thought, you know, maybe Maggie will get some use out of them. I don't know. I guess we'll just see how it goes. And I have been using them almost every day of my life. They make me think of my grandpa, which I love, but they're also amazing headphones. Like, they're so noise canceling. They're not exactly like, okay, wrong way, complete wrong way. Not exactly like fashionable, you know, with like the kind of dip. I don't know, like the bulk, I don't even know what you would call this on the sides, but I find them so great, and even just like talking to you right now, I can just not even understand what I'm even saying right now. I just love it. Another great thing about this is when you take the cord out, they have like a little high or low setting, so on the plane, I put them on high. And you know that annoying sound the plane makes that really you cannot cancel out with any music, you have to like blare it to like the max. This cancels it out. A foundation that I've been loving recently has been the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow. Oh my goodness, I love this thing. Sorry, my like necklace is not straight at all. I don't think it'll ever be completely straight, let's be honest. Sorry about that, had to adjust the necklace. But what I was saying is that I go through times where I use this a lot and then I kind of put it away and then I take it out again and I'm like, why did I ever stop using it? You know, it just gives you a really nice, healthy glow without going over the top. I love how it has a pump on it, which is super handy, but I also love how it has SPF 25 in it, which is really great, especially for vacations. It gives you probably about a medium coverage, and I just love it. So now another TV show that I've been loving is called Eye Candy, and it is a new-ish, I guess not really new anymore. I think it started in January on MTV, and I just watched it on MTV.ca, but you can also watch it on usual regular MTV. I just don't have that channel at my house. It is such a good show. It has Victoria Justice, who plays the main character. She is a hacker, but it's all about her and this serial killer, like her trying to stop the serial killer, and it is so good. Like, I just watched an episode today, and when I was having my breakfast, and I was like, because it's so intense. I've been loving that TV show. An eyeshadow favorite that I've been loving this month is a shadow from the Smashbox Full Exposure Duo that I have here. And I use this in a tutorial. This is from a 500 point perk, but the shade M3, which is just this matte peachy brown shade, is amazing. I'm gonna give you guys a swatch. It looks like a regular color, but it is the perfect transition shade. Okay, it's like literally blending into my skin. It's right here. Let me try that again. Can you see it? It's right here. It's just a matte peachy brown shade. It's so great, and I didn't have any shades like this before I got this, and I didn't really know what I was missing until now, and I just love it. Another favorite of mine has been the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is just a reoccurring favorite. I got a new tube of this for Christmas, and I've been using it a lot. It's just a really great product to fill in your brows. I did use it today. I use it in combination with another product that I'm going to show you, but it's just a really nice brow gel. It just fills my brows nicely, gives me color, also adds like brow hairs, so it kind of makes your brows look more voluminous. I don't know if that really makes any sense, but yeah. The music that I've been loving recently has been from the OC. I just love all of their CDs. And with the necklace, just bugging me today. With the music from the OC, you probably wouldn't like it unless you watch the OC. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more kind of early 2000s kind of style music. And whenever I listen to it, I think of the TV show because it brings me back to the scenes of the TV show. And I just love it. The main ones that I've been loving recently have been the Volume 2 CD and the Volume 1. I've also been loving, I think it's the Volume 4. I think. My favorite song in there is Good Night and Go. It is such a good song. I've also been loving Smile Like You Mean It, which is like, I play a remix of it at the end of my videos whenever I put up like my little, what are they called? Wow. You know, the end card. I've also been loving the, is it called A Movie Script Ending? It is by, oh lord, who is it by? Death Cab for Cutie, and it's not actually on one of the OC CDs, but I just bought it separately. Also, A Lack of Color by Death Cab is a really good song as well. Definitely go check that music out if you're interested. My next favorite product is a primer, and this is the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. This is the Blur and Illuminate one. It comes out like this pink kind of color, which reminds me a little bit of the Benefit That Gal Brightening Face Primer, but when you blend it in, it has almost like a rose, it does have a rose like scent to it. I love it because I love the rose scent, but it's just right here, it just leaves like a natural glow, but it also feels super cooling on my skin too. Like, it feels like I'm adding extra moisture to my skin, just kind of awakening it up, which I don't think that's what it's supposed to do, but it does that for me, so I will take that. I've also been loving my Benefit Posy Balm, which is so great. Again, I've talked about it a lot, but it's just a beautiful pink color. It's like my go-to everyday pink if I don't really know what to put on my lips, or I feel like I have kind of dramatic eyes going on. It's right here. I just love it. It's also quite moisturizing too, which I love, and I think it's just an all-around perfect everyday lip product. My camera battery was about to die, so I had to go and plug it in. So yeah, sorry if the setting has changed a little bit. Another thing I've been loving recently has been the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer. This is in the shade Fair, which I love to brighten up my eyes. It is such a great concealer. It's so brightening, and it's super lightweight. I just absolutely love it, and I just, ooh, got a little excited there. Another TV show that I've been loving this month is called Agent Carter, and it is a Marvel TV show if you couldn't already guess. It stars Hayley Atwell, which she's such a woman crush of mine. I'm just like, oh, she's so beautiful. I feel like she and I have a connection though, because like her full name is the same as my full name, so like Margaret, you know, so don't know why, I just feel like I'm connected to her. But basically, she is from the Captain America story. She plays Captain America's love interest. It's basically like her life after Captain America, kind of in the 40s, and it is such a great TV show, just all about her kind of like going undercover and being an agent, and I just love it. I've also been loving my Jane Iredale eyeshadow in the shade Slate Brown, and I've just been loving this to put it on my inner corners of my eyebrows, and just kind of adds a little bit of extra color, but doesn't make it look like I'm completely fake, you know. I just love how blendable it is. I've also been loving my Garnier BB cream. This is a Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector. This stuff is so great for a no makeup day. What I usually use this for is if I'm going out later in the day and I've been at home doing school all day and I didn't put on any makeup and I just want to even my skin tone out. I just love it. It works so well. It gives you an insane glow, which I personally love, and I think it's a really great product. For blush, I have been really liking my NYX Rouge Cream Blush in the shade Golden, and it's a very basic color. It's just like a nice peachy apricot color, but it just looks so nice on your skin. I can't even tell you. It gives you a beautiful glow, and I just think it's really nice for everyday wear. It's right here. Oh man, I don't know why I like it so much. I just do. Something else that I've been loving is my NYX Wonder Pencil. I know I talk about this a lot as well, but it is a great just nude eyeliner just to put in your waterline and in your inner corner. It's so blendable, but it also brightens your eyes up so much. Another highlight favorite that I've been loving is the Temp 2 highlighter in the shade Pink Pearl. Honestly, I was kind of skeptical about this because I got this in a Nipsey bag and I didn't really know if I was going to like it because it is an airbrush company, so this is technically supposed to be used for airbrush makeup, but it actually works so well by itself. It is so beautiful. It's a very sheer highlight, but it is so, I don't even know what to tell you. It's also a great base for your powder highlights. Again, I also want to share a little experience with you guys that I love this month. We went to California for a teacher's convention, and I just absolutely adored the time that I had there. I got to go to Newport Beach to visit my friend Kiara, and Disneyland, and also Redondo Beach to go and see some of the filming sites in the OC. I just absolutely loved the time that I had there, and it just kind of opened my eyes to future possibilities. I don't know, I've always wanted to move to California, and just going there just makes me want to move there even more. I just don't really know how that would really happen, so it's just a dream. But honestly, just going there, it was so great. I've also been loving this trio from NYX, and this is the Love and Rio trio in the shade Segredo de Giselle, and These colors are so beautiful. It has a pink, a beige, and a bronze. My favorite go-to look is the pink all over the lid and the bronze in the outer corner. I will try to do a swatch for you. They're very pigmented. They're very creamy as well. So there's the bronze and the pink is right there. I was bringing this palette on vacation with me just because it's so compact, yet it gives you 3 shades, and I feel like this with the Naked Basics palette is just like a perfect way to go. My next favorite is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio. This is in the shade Fair. It is such a great blemish concealer. It's super thick, probably about a medium to full coverage. Not like a complete full, but like medium to full. I also did demo this in my tutorial, which again will be linked down below. My next favorite is the NYX Butter Lip Balm in the shade Parfait, and this is so nice. It's a beautiful pink color. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I don't remember which one it was, but a couple months ago, and I don't think I would have ever tried it unless I got it in the Ipsy bag. It is just a simple lip balm, but it is so pigmented, and it smells like peaches, which I'm a huge fan of, but look how pigmented that is. It looks a lot more kind of blue toned in this light, but it really is not that blue toned. But it's super bright. I use this a lot in California just to give myself a little bit of color, but still add some moisture to my lips. My last favorite of the month is a person, and it goes to my beautiful friend, Renee. We've been in ballet together. I think it was like now 13 years. And Renee and I just started becoming really good friends, and I don't really know why it took us as long to become really good friends. Before at the beginning of the new year, we were more like acquaintances, I guess, like you could say, but we actually took a diploma prep course together for math, and we started talking about that and stuff, and we just became really good friends, and I just love her so much. We also text a lot, and we have very similar opinions on matters like in dance and that kind of stuff, so we always text about that kind of stuff, and also we just, I don't know, we're very similar in a way. I don't know, we're just very kindred, and I just love her so much. So Renee, I just wanted to give you a little shout out here. I don't know if you're watching this, I really hope you are, because I want you to know that I really love you, Renee. So I'll link her Instagram and her Twitter down below if you guys want to go follow her, because she puts out some really funny tweets, and she's a beautiful girl. And yeah, so that's kind of all of my favorites this month. I am aware this video was probably 40 minutes long. Probably not completely 40 minutes, but around there, probably. I just had so many favorites because I didn't do a January favorites. Make sure to subscribe for more videos, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!